And a good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to Lady Canes Field for the final game of our weekend Peach Belt Conference series between the visiting Cougars from Columbus State University and your Georgia Southwestern State University Lady Hurricanes. At this time, we'd like to introduce you to the starters for both schools. First, let's run down the batting order for the visiting Cougars from Columbus State. Leading off will be the center fielder, number 1, Caitlin Kennedy. Batting second, designated player, number 18, Hannah Rose Corbin. Batting third, the catcher, number 2, Paige Vincent. In the cleanup spot will be the first baseman, number 24, Kenzie Bayer. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 15. Where am I at here? Correction, number 5, Madeline Parker. Batting sixth, second baseman, number 10, Morgan Elston. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 22, Laura Harris. Batting eighth, left fielder, number 11, Lindsay Patton. Batting ninth and playing right field was number 16, Caitlin Cooper. In the flex position for Columbus State here in game number 3 is number 30, Jessica Lopez. The head coach of the visiting Cougars, Brad Huskisson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the starters for your GSW Lady Hurricanes. Leading off is the shortstop, number 7, Lacey Rutledge. Batting second, left fielder, number 1, JC Johns. Batting third, second baseman, number 19, Zoe Willis. In the cleanup spot, third baseman, number 0, Caitlin Wood. Batting fifth, your catchers, number 28, Morgan Mullen. Batting sixth is a designated player, number 25, Ashlyn Rogers. Batting seventh, center fielder, number 32, Haley Pennett. Batting eighth and playing first base, number 13, Izzy Marcotte. And batting ninth, your right fielder, number 22, Kimmy Singer. In the circle here for our series finale for the Lady Canes is number 14, Trinity Whitfield. The head coach of your Lady Hurricanes is Nikki Levering. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would ask that you please rise and face the flag in center field. Join both schools here this afternoon as we honor America through the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have friends or family that couldn't make the trip to Americus here for this afternoon's series finale, let them know that we are currently streaming online. You can watch live and for free on the PBC Sports Network, pbcsportsnetwork.com. Official home for all Peach Belt Conference broadcasts. Check us out on the PBC Sports Network. You can also find us streaming our simulcast broadcast on our YouTube channel at GSW Athletics. Become one of our almost 1,400 subscribers today, GSW Athletics on YouTube. Live stats link is also available. The website, gswcanes.com, has all of the links you'll need, gswcanes.com. Also, game programs are free, full of information on both schools, so you can follow the action on the diamond here this afternoon. Check it out. Grab a copy of the program at the concession stand window located directly behind home plate. Leading things off this afternoon for the visiting Cougars will be the center fielder number 1, Caitlin Kennedy. And a good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking live. Lady Canes Field in Americus, Georgia. Peach Belt Conference softball action. To the visiting Cougars from Columbus State University and your Georgia Southwestern State University. Lady Hurricanes batting second for Columbus State, designated player number 18, Hannah Rose Corbin. Just underway here on a overcast day in Americus. Hopefully enough time to get in the series finale here. Small window before some more rain might come our way. Between where the Cougars and the Hurricanes split the doubleheader yesterday afternoon/evening to get us to a decisive Game 3 here for two schools that are tied in the Peach Belt Conference, both with 10-7 records. Trinity Whitfield, the freshman left-handed hurler for the Lady Canes, limited action yesterday, came in for one inning. Now will be called upon to get things started and hopefully go the distance for the Lady Canes here in the finale. She gave up a leadoff single. We'll show you a replay of that hit in a moment. I know we hadn't switched the camera over, but we have a look at that one. And again, Caitlin Kennedy, the center fielder, has had a tremendous weekend so far and starts it off with a leadoff single here in the decisive third game of the series. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Corbin. Also a dangerous hitter, but she had a somewhat quiet day at the plate yesterday. Here's a look at the leadoff single. Oh, we'll scoot it ahead just a bit. Ground ball to third. Around the third, they got the force. The runner playing a little bit of catch up here. But there is one out in the inning and a runner still at first base. Batting third for Columbus State, catcher number 2, Paige Vincent. think we got this one queued up a little bit better for you. First ball was fouled off. There we go. Strike 2 in there. Caught watching that one. Vincent steps in. Paige Vincent. .264 updated batting average. She fouls this one off. Gives us a chance to look at the force out for out number 1. Off the bat of Hannah Rose Corbin. Tried to turn 2, not in time. So there you go. Now we're back up to speed. Everybody's caught up. We got an 0-2 count to Vincent. This one into shallow right center field. Going to drop in for a base hit. Second hit of the ball game for Columbus State. Runners on first and second with one away. In the cleanup spot for the Cougars, first baseman, number 24, Kenzie Bayer. Kenzie Bayer, .284 batting average, ranks 3rd on the team. She's got 3 home runs, has driven in 24 RBIs, also 3rd on the team in that category. 18 walks to 17 strikeouts. She has making her 38th start of the spring out of the Cougars' 43 games. Falls behind to Whitfield, 0-2. Whitfield was out in front of the last batter, 0-2. And she was able to fight back and come up with that base hit single. This time a strikeout for Whitfield. Big strikeout for her. Batting 5th is the shortstop, number 5, Madeline Parker. Madeline Parker, .227 batting average, has started all 43 games for the Cougars this spring. She's got 25 hits, of which 9 have been for extra bases, 3 doubles, 6 home runs. Driven in 20 runs so far this season. 2-0 now the count. Just off the plate is Trinity Whitfield. Whitfield, the left-handed freshman out of Mount Dora, Florida. Montverde Academy is where she played her prep ball. Was a swing and a miss. So they are definitely getting some hacks at Whitfield, coming up empty here in the early going. Trinity was out in front of the previous 2 batters, 0-2. This batter fell behind 2-0. Now we'll try to work back. Couldn't catch up to that one. Good high heat from Whitfield. And the freshman trying to work her way out of a minor jam here in the first. Couple of hits allowed to Columbus State. Check swing, foul ball. Look at the runner at second, along with Whitfield inside the circle. Off-speed pitch, stays up a little bit in the zone. That one floats across home plate. Plenty of time for the umpire to think about where that one was in the zone as he waited for it to come in. Whitfield, good off-speed pitch. She doesn't bite. Parker holds pat, and now we're going to have a full count payoff pitch. Fouled off. Tell you what, these two teams did a good job of that yesterday, extending the at-bat. Felt like a ton of foul balls on potential strikeout pitches, both sides. The hitters managed to work deep into accounts before putting the ball in play. We'll see that happen again. So Whitfield's got the signal. We'll line it up one more time. This off-speed pitch not there. And the bases are loaded for Columbus State here in the first inning. Batting sixth, second baseman, number 10, Morgan Elston. Well, still a chance for Whitfield to get out of this clean as she takes on a powerful batter in Elston, who leads the team with 12 home runs this spring. She does carry a .282 batting average. .282 batting average for Elston, 35 hits, 16 have been for extra bases. She has 4 doubles, 12 home runs, has driven in 38, also the team leader in that category, 11 walks to 20 strikeouts. 1-1 pitch. Oh, I was a strike behind. Trinity Whitfield works her way out of a jam here in the first. Inning-ending strikeout from Trinity Whitfield. Coming at you now as we send it to break. Whitfield. A couple of strikeouts here in the opening frame for GSW. That was actually Whitfield's first strikeout of the inning. Since we're here and we got a minute, let's just take a look at the second one. Good first inning. Here's the inning-ending strikeout. We'll be back in a few seconds here on the PBC Sports Network. Quick break. First pitch to Lacey Rutledge, the Hurricanes' leadoff batter, is taken for a strike. Hannah Rose Corbin, in fact, will switch to the pitching position. Comes in at the lineup card. This was the same similar situation to game one. Came in on the lineup card as the DP, but at the start, the bottom half of the inning, she is in the circle. So Hannah Rose Corbin, the ace of the Cougar staff, We saw her go a complete game in game 1. Called on here again to try to win the series in game number 3. Hannah Rose Corbin making her 27th appearance of the spring. This is her 21st start for Columbus State. Corbin has 4 shutouts to her credit, 138 in a third innings pitched with 122 hits, 64 earned runs, 91 walks, 156 strikeouts. Opponents are batting .232 against Corbin. This one line down the left field line on the run in fair territory. She'll make the grab. Patton tracks it down and left. Batting second, your left fielder number 1, J.C. Johns. Popped foul, out of play. Corbin has a 14-8 record overall, accounting for 14 of the 21 wins for Columbus State this season. A 3.24 earned run average. Just misses, ball 1, evens the count. Well, I was going to say Rutledge did okay had a leadoff home run against Corbin yesterday afternoon, accounting for 2 of the Hurricanes' 3 runs in that ball game. 1-1 pitch, slap foul, out of play, 1-2. J.C. Johns, 244 hitter. 32 hits, 5 have been for extra bases. She has 4 doubles and a triple. Upstairs for a ball, 2-2. You can see the infield as Johns comes up in the box and slaps it into play. The infield playing in tight. Good pitch, but a little bit low and away. Count has run full to J.C. Johns. Defensively, there were the Cougars lined up. Ground ball is going to get through up the middle for a base hit, and Johns is aboard. Batting third for Georgia Southwestern, your second baseman, number 19, Zoe Willis. Ground ball, just foul. Quick look at that base hit moments ago from J.C. Johns. Finds its way through the hole on the drawn-in infield. A ball and a strike to Zoe Willis. Willis had a home run yesterday in game number 2, her 13th of the season. She leads the team. She was followed by Caitlin Wood in that game, who went yard as well for her 11th home run of the year. So power in the middle of the lineup for Georgia Southwestern. Zoe Willis, a .427 batting average, 44 hits, 21 have been for extra bases, 7 doubles, a triple, 13 home runs, and 38 runs driven in. Teams particularly careful on how they pitch Willis. She has 23 walks, and that matches up with 10 strikeouts. She's been hit 5 times this season, which is second on the team. picks this one up and golfs this one off the turf, or the clay rather, for a foul ball to keep the count evened up at 2-2. Battle of two top 50 players in Division II going at it right here. Hannah Rose Corbin and Zoe Willis, both recently named to the NFCA, National Fast Pitch Coaches Association, top 50 watch list for the Player Pitcher of the Year recognition. So big honor, the only two ladies in the Peach Belt to make the top 50 watch list. So congratulations to both of these players. A battle here has gone full. This one will go to Corbin as she gets Willis to strike out. In the cleanup spot for the Lady Hurricanes, third baseman number 0, Caitlin Wood. I mentioned Wood had a home run in game number 2 yesterday. She's also got 54 runs driven in as she fouls this one off. The 54 runs, the most by any Lady Hurricane during our NCAA Division II era, so a program record that hopes to keep building here with several games still on the docket this season. 54 runs driven in. Entering the weekend, Caitlin Wood ranked 6th in all of Division II in the RBI category. So, I never put our runner on first. J.C. Johns. Corbin had double-digit strikeouts yesterday. She struck out 12 over 7 innings, only allowed 4 hits, as well as those 3 earned runs, 2 coming in the first inning yesterday from the home run from Lacey. In the dirt, runner will go down to second. Two pitch. Just missed, ball 3. She pops the mitt just out of the zone, and the count will run full to Caitlin Wood. Wood yesterday against Corbin, 0 for 3 with a walk. Got a piece of it, foul tip, struck her out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Corbin as she mows down 2 of GSW's best hitters to leave the runner on base. So nothing doing for the Hurricanes in the first. One inning in the books. No score yet in this one. Between Columbus State and Georgia Southwestern. We'll be back here in a moment on the PBC Sports Network.
I know belts and hoses, not X and O's. I do O2 sensors, but not defenses. Yeah, I make a right call to keep your car in the game. Don't even need a playbook, it's all in my brain. Fuel injectors, alternators, radiators too. It's who I am, it's what I do. Never know how. Never know how.
Back for the second inning. Excuse me. So this will be Laura Harris to lead things off. Leading off the second inning for Columbus State, third baseman number 22, Laura Harris. So 2 balls to open up the at-bat, and now Whitfield has worked her way back to an even count against the Cougars' third baseman. Harris, a .235 hitter. Gets hit by a pitch. And we'll head down to first base. So leadoff runner aboard for the second straight inning for Columbus State. Batting eighth, left fielder number 11, Lindsey Patton. Oh, 1 pitch. This bunt will go down. Throw to first. They'll get her on the sacrifice. So Patton does her job and moves the runner down with the sacrifice bunt. 1 away. Batting ninth, right fielder, number 16, Caitlin Cooper. Cooper, 159 batting average. And they gun her down at third, a big play. Morgan Mullen having a great weekend. She's got a couple that she's thrown out this weekend. Fly ball, lazy fly ball to left field. J.C. Johns is under it, and that will do it for the Cougars in the second. Take a quick look at that last play, or that put out. The put out at third looked a little bit something like this from your home plate cam. Take a quick look on the GSW instant replay. Whoop, we don't need that anymore. Bottom of the second coming up. We will be back a moment here on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network. Quick commercial break. Morgan Mullen, last night's hero with the walk-off. Our ground rule double. Gave the Lady Hurricanes the win in the split of the doubleheader. Mullen, see if she can keep that hot bat going here against Corbin. Soft line drive in foul territory. The third baseman lunges for it and makes the play. Batting sixth, designated player number 25, Ashlyn Rogers. One away in the second for Ashlyn Rogers. Ground ball, nice play at third. Taking away a base hit from Rogers was Laura Harris with the nice glove over at third base. Batting seventh, center fielder number 32, Haley Pinette. Pinette had a triple down the right field line in game 2 yesterday. She did struggle against Corbin yesterday afternoon. Maybe you can turn it around here in the finale. 237 batting average for Haley Pinette. She's got 4 home runs, has driven in 17. 19 walks to 23 strikeouts for Pinette. Got a 1-1 count. Pinette, as did several of the GSW batters, had a hard time with Corbin, who pitched a great opening game. Pinette was 0 for 3 yesterday in game number 1. Corbin got her by a strikeout one time yesterday. Two pitch. Grounder, slow roller to the second baseman, underhand toss. And it was a quick inning for Georgia Southwestern in the second. 3 up, 3 down for GSW here in inning number 2. We'll head to the third from Lady Canes Field. Quick commercial break, and we'll see you back here on the Peach Belt Conference Network just a moment.
Try an Immune Builder smoothie. With 800% of your daily vitamin C, it's just what you need to rule the day.
Too many. So good. And these, the cookies, they gotta hit me. All my weaknesses. To the top of the third inning we go. Back to the top of the order for Columbus State and center fielder Caitlin Kennedy. Kennedy opened the game with a base hit. She's had a great series so far, and she's going to get herself another base hit. She has had herself a great weekend. She was 3 for 4 in the opener yesterday. Her batting average went up after the doubleheader, even though she came in the 300s. Batting average up to 329. At the plate is the pitcher, Hannah Rose Corbin. That one just misses, and the count will leave it up at 1-1. Whitfield has 2 strikeouts. She got them both in the first inning. 1 walk in the contest. Corbin 0 for 1, getting her second look at Whitfield. That one called a strike. Kennedy down at first. Whitfield checking her signs. Counts run full to Corbin as Whitfield's been nibbling on different parts of the zone. Missed the last 2 just by a little bit. Corbin sends this one to right field. Back to the wall, up and over. And a home run for Hannah Rose Corbin, 2-run blast. Now batting the catcher, number 2, Paige Vincent. So Corbin, you kind of thought maybe it'd just be a matter of time. She had a fairly quiet day at the plate yesterday, but she has delivered to help her cause here in the series finale, the rubber game of this series, with that 2-run blast. That'll be Corbin's 8th home run of the season, RBIs 33 and 34. Fouled off, count 1-2. Vincent had a base hit her last time up, so she's got a hit off of Whitfield already. One of the 4 hits in the game for Columbus State. 1-2 pitch, fouled off. Off-speed pitch, waits on it, and ropes it into left. It'll roll to Johns, and in there for a base hit. Vincent is 2 for 2 here this afternoon. Now batting for Columbus State, first baseman Kenzie Bayer. Works the sacrifice bunt, moves the runner to scoring position, 1 away in the inning. Shortstop Madeline Parker. Parker drew a walk her first time up today against Whitfield. Swing and a miss on that one. Parker, 1 for 4 in game number 1 yesterday. 0 for 3 in the nightcap. Her series stats so far in Americus this weekend. Whitfield with a 2-2. Second baseman Morgan Elston. Big strikeout for Whitfield there to perhaps hold the Cougars to any further damage. Foul territory converging, falls right between 3 GSW defenders who could not get there in time. Kimmy Singer, even in right, made a headfirst diving attempt, but it just was beyond her reach. Zoe Willis was in the mix there, your second baseman that came on the screen, but fell right in between everybody. So no balls and 1 strike to open up this at bat. She'll get the strike call there to go out in front. 0-2. Elston 1 for 3 in game number 1. 0 for 3 in game number 2. And big time back-to-back strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts from Trinity Whitfield as she works her way out of any further damage, but Hannah Rose Corbin with a 2-run blast has provided herself a little bit of a cushion as we head to the bottom half of the inning. Here from Lady Canes Field, CSU now out in front 2-0. We will be back in a moment right here on the PBC Sports Network. Izzy Marcotte, Georgia Southwestern first baseman, leading off the home half of the third. Marcotte, a .286 batting average, 36 hits, 18 have been for extra bases, 10 doubles, 2 triples, 6 home runs, 31 runs driven in, 23 walks for Marcotte this season. Tied for second on the team in that category. She has 19 strikeouts. Marcotte made a big defensive play in Game 2 last night. With the bases loaded in the game tied with nobody out. Speared a line drive out of the air. Not only robbing the batter of a go-ahead hit, but doubling off a runner on first base. Hurricanes got out of the inning with no further damage done, forcing a 4-4 game to the bottom of the seventh, and then the walk-off from Mullen. Corbin has 2 strikeouts over 2 innings. Yesterday against Corbin, Marcotte was 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts, so trying to crack the code. Hannah Rose Corbin here is GSW first baseman. This one takes a soft bounce to the second baseman, who has enough time to make the play for out number 1. Elston handles it over at second, and there's one away. Now batting right fielder, number 22, Kimmy Singer. Ground ball to second, followed by a ground ball to third. Hurricanes have 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the order, and the shortstop, Lacey Rutledge.
Rutledge, the only one that could do anything against Corbin yesterday, for the most part. 2 for 3. She scored twice, drove in 2 with the home run. She also walked once yesterday. And she'll get the free base here.
Left fielder J.C. Johns.
Back to the circle. Corbin has it. Over to first. 3 groundouts in the inning. Georgia Southwestern unable to do any damage. They'll head to the 4th with Columbus State out in front. 2-0. I'll be back in a moment here on the PBC Sports Network. A quick commercial break.
They say college is the best time of your life. But what about what comes next? At Georgia Southwestern State University, you're not just here for the clubs, or the campus, or the dining hall. You're here for small class sizes, affordable programs, and real-world experience. When you come to GSW, you're not just here for college. You're here for your tomorrow. Georgia Southwestern State University. Take tomorrow by storm. Start your journey at gsw.edu.
Leading off the 4th inning for Columbus State, third baseman Laura Harris.
Laura Harris. Hit to right field, but foul. Evens the count up at 1-1. Waits on it, but a line shot to Lacey Rutledge. Couple feet either way, and that could possibly be extra bases, but hard hit and a good squeeze by Rutledge for the out. Left fielder Lindsey Patton. Patton. One for 3. She swings through that one. 1 for 3 in game number 1. 0 for 2 with a walk in game number 2. She did score a run in the second game. Patton's a sophomore out of Loganville, Georgia, Walnut Grove High School. 1-2 pitch. And this lefty versus lefty matchup here. Whitfield pitched 1 inning in game number 2 yesterday. And she'll freeze her on that one. Inside edge for a strike. Her 5th strikeout of the game. Right fielder Caitlin Cooper. Caitlin Cooper, sophomore from Cumming, Georgia, West Forsyth High School at the plate. She's 0 for 1 here in our finale. Fly ball, center fielder Haley Panett has it. And that'll do it for the Cougars in the 4th. Moving right along here. We're going to take a quick peek at that last timeout, or last strikeout rather, from Whitfield, her 5th of the game. We've got a big event coming up on Friday, May 6th. I want to tell you more about it. Here's a little bit of information. We'll get more to you after this. Zoe Willis, Hurricanes second baseman, to lead things off. Here in inning number 4, home half of this inning. Corbin will work through the middle part of the Georgia Southwestern batting order. She's got a couple of strikeouts, struck out Willis and Caitlin Wood. Her 2 strikeouts against the 2 best GSW batters, at least as far as average goes so far into the season. So this time the Hurricanes will get to lead off with Zoe Willis, a 3-0 pitch. And that will be a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting your third baseman, Caitlin Wood.
Just inside for a ball. So Wood and Zoe Willis. Willis a 427 batting average, Wood a 389 batting average. Toughest part of the order. This ball is hit to right center field. It's high, not deep enough on the warning track. She'll make the catch, and it just didn't have enough to get out to even the ball game. A deep fly out to right center field by Caitlin Wood. Well, rats. At least as far as the Hurricane fans are concerned, rats. How about the catcher? Morgan Mullen. Well, that's a big out and a sigh of relief for Hannah Rose Corbin as she maintains her shutout and 2-run advantage as that ball stayed in the yard. In on the hands, popped up, foul territory. Catcher with a basket catch makes the grab for the out. Quick out, a nice scoop catch by Miss Paige Vincent, catcher for Columbus State. Designated player Ashlyn Rogers. Zoe Willis over at first. Leadoff walk has been stuck in that position here for a couple of quick outs from Hannah Rose Corbin. Ground ball. Throw on to second. Keeps the foot on the bag and gets the force out. Georgia Southwestern unable to do anything with the leadoff walk. I mentioned, you saw a little bit of information on the hailstorm. Tell you more about that event coming up Friday, May 6th. You got a chance to win, kind of give you the whole synopsis. You got a chance to win $25,000. It is a wonderful night out. We're less than 3 weeks away. A helicopter hovers over a flag stick down below, drops 2,000 golf balls, no more than 2,000 golf balls. Closest the flag stick wins $25,000. It's a great night out for your $100 golf ball purchase. You can buy as many as you want and give yourself as many chances as you'd like, but you get live music from the Answer Band. They kind of play all genres of music. They've been a huge hit. Food is catered by the Canterbury Kitchen. It is top-notch stuff. You've also got all the adult beverages you could enjoy, thanks to our partners from Wolf Creek Plantation and 13th Colony Distilleries here locally. Second prize is $10,000, second closest to the pin. 3 through 9 all get $1,000, and the one that falls farthest from the flagstick will get $1,000 as well. Oh, back to the top of the order. And another base hit for Caitlin Kennedy. Pitcher Hannah Rose Corbin. Fly ball right field. Line drive this time. Kimmy Singer has it. Runner's going to stay put at first base. And a quick out for Whitfield. Again, Oops. The catcher, Paige Vincent. That one foul. Hailstorm event day is Friday, May 6th. Again, I mentioned Providence Springs Plantation, the location. Here's what's the important information. The website, gswcanes.com/hailstorm. Get your golf balls, whatever you choose. gswcanes.com/hailstorm. You do not have to be present to win. This one fouled off as well. You do not have to be present to win, so if you can't make it, but otherwise it is an amazing night out. You can't do much better than that now with today's world and economy and where we live, the world we live in. $100 is not going to get you all of that, the unlimited drinks, food, live music, and a chance to win $25,000, $5,000, or excuse me, $10,000, $1,000. gswcanes.com/hailstorm. gswcanes.com/hailstorm. There you see it right on your screen. Purchase your balls today. Ooh, that one goes off the shin, it looks like, of Zoe Willis as she's hobbling. Allows the runners to go to the corners. The ball got under Zoe Willis's glove, and they're going to have to check on her really quick. Runners on the corners with one out here for the Cougars in the fifth. The batter's the first baseman, Kenzie Bayer. Look at the squeeze bunt for the Cougars is going to work this time, and that'll be a base hit. A little play out of Coach Levering's playbook, the suicide squeeze bunt. A base hit for the batter Bayer as she lays down a good bunt to boot. And another run in for Columbus State. Runners at first and second now, as the Hurricanes will meet inside the circle. One out in the inning, runners on first and second. And a 3-run lead with still only one out in the inning. The batter's the shortstop, Madeline Parker. Hard hit to right center field. It's going to one-hop the wall. Singer can't get there in time. One run is in. They'll hold the other runner at third. An RBI double for Madeline Parker. Well, that looks like it will be all for Trinity Whitfield. Your attention fans, a defensive change for Georgia Southwestern. Now pitching, number 8, Reagan Lee. So this will give us a chance as Reagan completes her warm-up tosses. A couple of congratulatory posts here for Georgia Southwestern Athletics this past week. Want to give a congratulations to our ace of the staff, Jared Donaldson, who was named the Peach Belt Conference Pitcher of the Week this past week, and it's sure looking after a complete game shutout at Flagler over the weekend yesterday that Jared, actually, I'm sorry, that game was on Thursday. It was a Thursday, Friday, Saturday series. Looks like Jared has a good chance of repeating as the Peach Belt Conference Pitcher of the Week. So congratulations to Jared Donaldson. The batter is the second baseman, Morgan Elston. Tries to bunt. They got the runner pinned at third, and they'll get her out. 2-6 caught stealing. Mm-hmm. So that was a big out there to take a runner off the bases. Still got a runner at second. There's 2 outs in the inning, an 0-2 count now to the batter. That one just outside. So Reagan Lee did a lot of pitching yesterday as well. She pitched 6 innings in game number 2. Got credit for the win to improve her record to 7-3. She comes in back in today now. This ball's hit hard to left field. That's going to get over J.C. John's head to the wall. 1 run walks in, and it's a stand-up double. Stand-up double for Morgan Elston. So we can leave the runner at second. We'll just reset it, give him another hit, give him another run. Cougars out big now. Third baseman, Laura Harris. In the dirt. Interesting. I don't know if this will be back far enough. I guess the batter thought maybe it hit her. See if that one got a piece of her. Popped up, foul territory, out of play, third base side, behind the Columbus State dugout. That one will go to the backstop, however. Wild pitch allows, oops, take that off. No, wrong way. There we go. Wild pitch allows the runner to move down to third base. This ball hit to center field, but on tracking it down on it is Haley Panett for the final out of the inning. But 3 runs in the 5th. And Hannah Rose Corbin has a huge, comfortable lead as we head to the bottom half of the inning. Oops, I didn't want to do that. So we take a look at, I mentioned we had some congratulatory news to share with everybody, including Jared Donaldson. The Peach Belt Conference announced its all-conference golf selections, and Georgia Southwestern men's team had one member named to the all-conference squad. Congratulations to Simon Estrada, named to the Peach Belt Conference second team for men's golf. Estrada, the leading golfer for the Hurricanes, now also in the Peach Belt Conference Championship, which is going on right now in St. Simon Islands, Georgia. Actually, today's round is over, but the final round will come tomorrow. And Simon Estrada has led the way for the Hurricanes after 2 rounds. GSW in the middle of the pack in their pursuit of a conference title. So Hurricanes had led early today, actually led the tournament, kind of fizzled a little bit towards the end, and Georgia Southwestern in the middle of the pack now with all conference selections, Simon Estrada. Leading off the home half of the 5th inning, center fielder Haley Panett. Georgia Southwestern. That fly ball was caught just inside fair territory on the right field line, about halfway down the line. A fly out, 1-1 out quickly away for the Hurricanes. Bouncing all over the place here. There's a back locked in on Columbus State pitcher Hannah Rose Corbin. 2-0 count. This one fouled away. Marcato for 1 this afternoon. A knee-high strike. Hannah Rose Corbin is a junior out of Clanton, Alabama, Jemison High School. She's facing Izzy Marcotte. Marcotte, freshman first baseman for the Hurricanes out of Wichita, Kansas. And Georgia Highlands College transfer. Payoff pitch. Low for a ball. Oops. Leadoff walk. Corbin says, that's mine. On me that one time. Right fielder Kimmy Singer. Third walk of the ball game for Corbin. Well, Georgia Southwestern has put the ball in play, but they haven't done much. They've been fairly routine ground balls. Corbin has 2 strikeouts, 3 walks, but she has held the Hurricanes to 1 hit through 4 1/3. When the Hurricanes have had a base runner, they haven't been able to do much. Georgia Southwestern 0 for 6 when there's been a runner on base. Flip that around to Columbus State. The Cougars have been 5 for 13, batting with a runner on. Here, 3 for 8 with runners in scoring position. Foul tip. Singer will stay alive. Hurricanes forced Corbin to throw a lot of pitches last night, but today it's been very, I don't want to say smooth sailing, but minimal pitch count. Now, this particular box score doesn't show it, but she was in the 130, 140 pitches yesterday, only at just over 60 here this afternoon. 2-2 offering. Upstairs for a ball, 3-2. Slap foul, out of play. So Kimmy Singer, the Hurricanes' right fielder, is a sophomore out of Clearwater, Florida. Palm Harbor High School. Both of these teams are very young. And that one's fouled away. The Columbus State roster is showing a couple of juniors. 3 juniors. The rest are sophomores and freshmen. So a very young Columbus State roster. The Hurricanes have 2 seniors on the roster, but both have been limited as far as playing time, mostly coming in pinch running situations. Another foul ball. Singer has taken me up on this extra pitches declaration that I had here earlier in the at-bat. Caitlin Woods, a junior, and that's all that the Hurricanes would have coming back as a senior next year. So Georgia Southwestern is loaded with sophomores and freshmen as well. Both of these teams are set for the future. Hopefully built to challenge the top of the Peach Belt Conference, currently controlled by the Nighthawks from North Georgia. Now looking ahead to next year, Caitlin Wood as the lone senior would be a tough one to replace, but we've got some time before we'd have to worry about that. Kimmy Singer is putting up a fight. She's 0 for 1 here this afternoon. She was 0 for 2 against Corbin yesterday. Both of her at-bats were strikeouts in the series opener. That was the 6th, for those of you not counting at home, 6th straight foul ball from Kimmy Singer. The Hurricanes desperately in need of base runners here, trying to chip away. They'll appeal. signal at first base was that she did not offer, and it is a walk for Kimmy Singer. So 2 walks, back-to-back walks. Back to the top of the order. Shortstop, Lacey Rutledge. Well, Corbin not messing around on that one. Straight heat. Take a look at how they'll defensively play Rutledge. Good speed on the bases for the Hurricanes all around. That one right down the middle for a strike. Rutledge 0 for 1 this afternoon in an 0-2 hole. Line drive, gonna get all the way to the wall. 1 run is in. Here comes the second run. Play at the plate, not in time. A 2-run double from the Hurricanes shortstop. Freshman Lacey Rutledge out of Monticello, Georgia. Another Georgia Highlands transfer. They are going to have a meeting in the circle, so that will give us a chance to watch a replay of that last play. Line drive double, finds the gap just out of the reach of the center fielder as she tried to cut it off before it could get to the wall. Couldn't quite do it. 1 run in. Looked like there might be a tight play at the plate, but actually good speed. Well ahead of the throw was Kimmy Singer. Infield is playing in tremendously for J.C. Johns here. At the plate, left fielder J.C. Johns. So after the meeting in the circle, first pitch in and for there is for a strike. Taking a look, we'll back up a little bit. This chopper is going to get over, but well backed up. Man, it just got over the outstretched arm of Hannah Rose Corbin, but behind her, backing her up and making a nice defensive play. Madeline Parker. At the plate, second baseman Zoe Willis. Two outs, the runner moves down to third. In there for a strike. Fouled to the back screen off the end of the bat for strike number 2. Willis in a hole. An 0-2 hole here in the home half of the 5th. Willis 0 for 1. She was struck out her first time up today against Corbin, was walked on 4 straight pitches. Her second at bat with the bases empty. Corbin Trying to keep it where it is as far as the score goes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thankfully, Zoe holding off, not going and reaching out for some pitches that are just out of the zone, tempting as they may be. Look at what is out in front of us. Ball 3, a little bit more chirps from the Columbus State faithful as they wanted a strikeout pitch there, and they sense the Hurricanes are giving a chance to slice into this lead a little further. End of the bat, off outer part of the bat for a foul ball to keep things set at a full count. Another payoff pitch. Well, I mentioned all the lack of pitches Corbin had to throw. Outside, cannot frame it. Tried to, but unable to do so. Runners at the corners. Not the worst walk in the world. They basically intentionally walked her yesterday. Second walk of the game for Zoe Willis. Third baseman, Caitlin Wood. Wood took Corbin to the warning track her last time up in right center field. Got a chance to drive in a few more, something Caitlin Wood has been good at all year long. This one's fouled off. She is 0 for 2, struck out her first time out. Second at bat. Came up second in the inning. Wood had the leadoff walk. Took it to the warning track in right center field and came up just shy. Both sides making a lot of noise here as they know there's a lot on the line in this at bat. Doesn't get the call there. Man, that one looked like it was on the outer half of the plate, maybe a little bit high. The other ones, the catcher kind of had to frame it a little bit, bring it back in. That one, no call there to even the count at 1-1. Woo! A very similar type location, an off-speed pitch this time around instead of the fastball, and the Cougars faithful are getting a little restless. Ooh. That ball was scorched. She hit that hard. My goodness, off the screen. Thank goodness they have that protective screen in front of the dugout. That was roped. And it's as if, a couple of outside pitches, and Wood was expecting that last one and sat on the right one just out in front of it. Ball's hit right to the left fielder. On a rope, hit hard, but right at the left fielder. Man, Patton is there to make the catch, and that had the potential to bring in a couple more, but it won't do so. Georgia Southwestern leaves a pair on the bases after scoring 2. We go to the 6th inning in this one. Oh, I got that wrong. The errors on GSW. There we go. My mistake. 2 runs in the 3rd for Columbus State, 3 in the 5th. Georgia Southwestern finally on the board, answers with 2 in the bottom half of the inning. We go to the 6th. There's a look at your score. We're going to mute the mic for a second, be back in a moment. That was a look at the strikeout pitch from Reagan Lee, since we didn't have the camera right there for you. At that final pitch, but you've had a chance to get us up to speed here. 1 out in the inning, 3-1 offering. The number 9 hitter in the lineup is up in Caitlin Cooper. Count runs full. Cooper's 0 for 2 in the ball game. Fly ball in the gap, left field. Catch on the warning track is made by J.C. Johns. Wow. So she robs Cooper of a hit as she tracks that one down in left center field. Center fielder Caitlin Kennedy. Back to the top of the order, and Kennedy, who has had a tremendous weekend. Kennedy 3 for 3 this afternoon. Kennedy 3 for 4, 1 for 4, and now 3 for 3. She had a double and an RBI in the series opener. A double and an RBI in game number 2. And finally retired this afternoon for the final out of the inning. Bottom of the 6th we go. From Lady Canes Field. Look at that. And we could take a quick peek at that nice defensive play made out in left field. J.C. Johns with a defensive gem. Take a look at it here real quick. A GSW instant replay. We're going to mute the mic for a second. We'll be back in a moment. Leading off the home half of the 6th inning, the catcher, Morgan Mullen. Take a look at what lies ahead for the Lady Hurricanes as the regular season works its way to a close. Georgia Southwestern non-conference home game wrapping up. 7 straight here at Lady Canes Field when they host Albany State. Actually, it was 9 straight because we had West Georgia before that. Swing and a miss. 9 straight games at Lady Canes Field come to a close on Wednesday with a doubleheader against Albany State, 3 o'clock. We'll be right back here on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network and our YouTube channel, GSW Athletics. Then it's on the road for the 3-game series in Augusta. 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. Both game times next weekend are both start times, there you go, on each day. This next weekend will be at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock Saturday, doubleheader, 1 o'clock final game on Sunday. I'll look at your GSW upcoming schedule. So we'll hope to see you back here on Wednesday for the Albany State broadcast. Mullen is 0 for 2 here in the finale. Hannah Rose Corbin, the Columbus State pitcher, started this at bat with 88 pitches, 2 strikeouts, 5 walks. Hurricanes will try to put the leadoff runner aboard. Georgia Southwestern, that's one thing that the Lady Canes have done. They only have 2 hits, but they have put the leadoff, well, I guess it was that walk with Zoe. It feels like it was more than that. I guess it was a 1-out last inning. This would be the second. They've done it once, 1 out of 1 for 5. I guess the hits last inning came with 1 out on the board already. Up there battling is Morgan Mullen, the sophomore from Warwick, Maryland. Can't catch up to that one, and a strikeout for Corbin. Strikeout number 3 of the game for Hannah Rose. 1 away. Designated player Ashlyn Rogers. We got a good Albany State softball team coming in here on Wednesday. The Golden Rams, a series that's been controlled by the Hurricanes throughout the NCAA Division II. There we go. Program era. Ball 2-2-1. GSW has had the upper hand throughout since we went D2 in the 06-07 school year. Things might be a little bit different. Good challenge coming up on Wednesday as the Golden Rams come to town with a 30-4 record. 30-4 for Albany State. Having a great season. The Golden Rams are 14-2 in SIAC, Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference play. They did lose to West Georgia earlier in the year. That's a team the Hurricanes swept. They're coming off of a series where they took 2 of 3 from Fort Valley State. That's an opponent Georgia Southwestern comfortably defeated earlier this year. Line shot at the shortstop. She's got it for the out. Right at Parker at short. Didn't have to move. Hard hit ball, but 2 outs in the inning now.
Center fielder Haley Panett.
Oop, 1-1 count with that foul ball. 2-1. Haley Panett at the plate for the Hurricanes. The sophomore out of Rincon, Georgia. South Effingham High School. She's 0 for 2 against Corbin here this afternoon. Three-two pitch, right at the right field. So right fielder, so slicing away a little bit, but basically a step back, a step to her left, and waiting for it is Caitlin Cooper over in right. So GSW quietly retired in the 6th. We head to the 7th, running out of outs. Cougars out in front. Oops, I don't want to do that. We already have that. Follow the GSW on social media, at least one of our platforms. They're all right there in front of you. As the Lady Hurricanes head back to the dugout. The accounts in gold are Georgia Southwestern Athletic Department accounts, GSW Athletics on Twitter and on YouTube, GSW Athletics. Quick look for GSW Hurricanes, slightly different, GSW Hurricanes on Facebook and Instagram. Leading off the 7th inning, pitcher Hannah Rose Corbin. GSW Hurricanes is where you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. Good off-speed pitch there, in for a strike. The accounts in white are GSW softball accounts, so you can see that the Lady Hurricanes are also active on social media. You can find them on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at the accounts listed on your screen. So a good idea to at least follow along one of those accounts. We hope more, but one of those accounts throughout the year so you never miss any of the action. Get all the inside scoop on what's happening in GSW athletics and the softball program. Corbin. 1 for 3, but that one was a big one. A 2-run home run from Corbin earlier in the ballgame. This ball is mashed to center field. No doubt about it. Second home run of the game. This is a solo shot as Corbin gives it a ride to center field. The catcher, Paige Vincent. They'll get that one back in from center field. The help of a few fans out there in center to bring it on back in. Well, extends the lead. Already had a 3-run cushion, but an added insurance run for Corbin, with her definitely helping her own cause, as they say today. 6-2 lead now for Columbus State. Two runs in the third, 3 runs in the fifth, and a run in the seventh. Columbus State likes their odd innings, odd-numbered innings so far. Only inning they didn't score in was the first, and I believe that was the inning they had the bases loaded. Panette got it, catches it waist high for out number 1. First baseman Kenzie Bayer. Hit hard but foul. Pull down left field line. Strike 2 to the batter. Kenzie Bayer, a sophomore from Marbury, Alabama. She transferred in from Southern Union State Community College. Deep in the hole, Rutledge not in time, an infield single. For Bayer, so a runner aboard with 1 out in the inning. Columbus State now with 11 hits as a team. Shortstop, Madeline Parker. One 0 pitch, fouled off. Parker's 1 for 2, drove in a run, struck out once. She'll get the strike call here. Reagan Lee has pitched 2 innings. Count evens up at 2-2. Lee gets the strikeout, her second of the ball game. 2 outs in the inning. Second baseman Morgan Elston. That'll even up the count at 1-1. So, taking a look at what these two teams still have ahead, we mentioned the Hurricanes are at Augusta next weekend. Columbus State will head off to Carrollton, Georgia for a Wednesday showdown with West Georgia. Lady Hurricanes swept the Wolves last week at home. Columbus State off to West Georgia this coming Wednesday again, 3 o'clock doubleheader. Then the Cougars host Georgia College next weekend, so a team that's been struggling, bottom of the conference, as is Augusta. So Georgia Southwestern, Columbus State, hopefully a manageable series where they can come away with a win, series win. Check on the injured player off of that foul ball. Georgia College again next weekend, then a matchup with Valdosta State the following Wednesday. That'll be a tough one for the Cougars as they head to Valdosta to take on the national. Well, I don't know if they still are. They always seem like they're nationally ranked. They were up at the top of the rankings for last I checked, so probably a top 25 team in Valdosta State the following week, and then they got USC Aiken to close out Peach Belt Conference play. So Columbus State, again with Georgia College at home. USC Aiken away to wrap up their PBC play. Three and two count runs full. Georgia Southwestern's Peach Belt Conference schedule still outstanding is next weekend at Augusta. And then what'll prove to probably be a very important series in the standings, a home set with Lander University, the Bearcats currently. Base hit there into left field. Pinch runner over at first base. This will look at that last hit from the center field cam. how that one got through for Columbus State. So 2 outs, runners on first and second for CSU here in the 7th, trying to add to their 4-run lead. The batter for Columbus State is the third baseman, Laura Harris. Foul territory, Kimmy Singer outside your view makes the catch for the final out. So a foul out to close things out. The pinch runner was number 27 over at first base. But she'll go nowhere. Brooke Miller was running over at first, but the pop out closes out the frame. Top half of the inning for the Cougars. There's a look at your current line score. Talked about the hailstorm earlier. Also want to give one last shout out and a big thank you to all of our sponsors, blue and gold level sponsors that have taken part and already committed to the hailstorm. You see a long list there. If you have any interest in being included with those fine folks and businesses, check out gswcanes.com/hailstorm. All together, one big long line. gswcanes.com/hailstorm for more information. Friday, May 6th, the event, thanks to all of our sponsors. Leading off the home half of the 7th inning, first baseman Izzy Marcotte. So the Hurricanes are down to their final 3 outs. Got a lot of ground to make up. They've only got 2 hits in the game. 4 runs to come back from here in the 7th, as you can see. And Corbin will try to shut the door and get another complete game victory, her second of the weekend. Strikeout number 4 for Hannah Rose Corbin. 1 out in the inning. Right fielder Kimmy Singer. See how they play Singer defensively, creeping in. Singer's 0 for 1. Fouls that one off. 0 for 1 with a walk for Kimmy Singer this afternoon. Singer's a sophomore out of Clearwater, Florida, Palm Harbor High School. 2 balls and a strike. Back-to-back strikeouts from Corbin in the 7th. And GSW's down to their final out. That's strikeout number 5 for Hannah Rose Corbin. Shortstop, Lacey Rutledge. Corbin, 5 strikeouts, 5 walks, 2 strikeouts, as you know, just come in this inning, and she's working towards striking out the side to close it out. She's 1 strike away. Turning on the afterburners. A win will improve Corbin's record to 15-8. She'll have 15 of the 22 Columbus State victories this season. Cougars will go back over 500. Overall, 22-21. 11-7 in Peach Belt Conference play with a win today. A loss by the Lady Hurricanes would put them at 27-18 overall. Georgia Southwestern would fall behind Columbus State in the standings at 10-8. Popped up in foul territory. Third baseman has it, and that will be the ball game. Columbus State comes into town and takes 2 of 3 from Georgia Southwestern. Not much doubt about this one as Hannah Rose Corbin controlled it from the onset. A final look at your line score as we'll talk to the folks here in attendance and be back in a moment. We thank you for coming out today for the final game of this weekend Peach Belt Conference Series, the visiting Cougars. Get the win this afternoon by the final score of 6-2. We hope you'll have a chance to come on back Wednesday afternoon, when the Hurricanes complete their 9-game homestand with 2 against Albany State. Non-conference action, final non-conference games of the year coming your way here this Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday against Albany State. It's a 3 o'clock doubleheader. Games at 3 and 5 coming up on Wednesday. Again, completing a 9-game homestand. We hope you can join us for at least some of the action on Wednesday. If you can't make it, we'll be streaming live as we always do on the PBC Sports Network, PBC sportsnetwork.com, or our YouTube channel, GSW Athletics. You can catch us there as well. Again, homestand comes to a close Wednesday afternoon against Albany State at 3 o'clock. Lady Hurricanes are on the road when they resume Peach Belt Conference play next weekend, and then the following weekend. We close out April, enter into May, with the final 3 home games of the regular season against Lander University. Could be a big series in Peach Belt standings coming up again in 2 weeks. Right back here in Americus. Full schedules on our website, gswcanes.com, gswcanes.com. Thank you for coming out this weekend. Don't forget, going to get all your information on our website. I mentioned it to you a moment ago, gswcanes.com. Don't forget, a good way to check up with us as well is on social media. We'll give you those accounts here in a moment. If you are hanging around waiting to meet up with the girls and the ladies after tonight's ball game, we hope you have a chance to pull out your phone
And follow us on one of those social media platforms, or make a note as you're walking back to the car. GSW Athletics. GSW Athletics on Twitter and YouTube. GSW Athletics. If you're a Facebook or Instagram user, it's going to be slightly different. GSW Hurricanes. GSW Hurricanes. On Facebook and Instagram, join us today. The softball team also has accounts on all of those platforms as well. Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. You can find them at GSW Softball. We hope you have a safe trip home. We hope if you are celebrating this weekend, you have a safe and happy holiday weekend. We hope to see you back here on Wednesday afternoon at 3 o'clock when the Hurricanes host Albany State. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Yep. Definitely had a great weekend doing both. Appreciate you tuning with us tonight. You heard the post-game wrap-up. Not much more to say here as the Hurricanes drop 2 of 3 to Columbus State, now fall behind in the Peach Belt standings to the Cougars. Ooh, we'll send it off the air here in a moment. And again, you heard me mention it. We'll be back on the air on Wednesday as Coach Levering has a word with the ladies to sum up today's ball game and talk over some strategy as they get ready to resume. But it'll be a non-conference game on Wednesday, 3 o'clock, right back here on the PBC Sports Network or our YouTube channel where we simulcast all of our home games, GSW Athletics. Thanks for tuning in. Give us a little bit of your time. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. As I mentioned, if you are celebrating this weekend, have a great holiday weekend. Be safe, and join us again on Wednesday. Regular season, hard to believe, coming to a close. Columbus State gets the win. 6-2, takes 2 of 3 from the Hurricanes. We'll catch up with you next time. Thanks for watching Georgia Southwestern State University softball right here on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network. Have a great rest of your weekend.